Welcome back. All right, so the second matinee game is done between the Anaheim Ducks and the Arizona Coyotes. It does say Phoenix because these are old bumper stickers. Who has bumper stickers anymore? Not this kind of news. Anyways, it's Dostal versus Vejmelka in this one, so two Czech goaltenders, and they did well. Coyotes had the early jump. Mosier has a screenshot that saved. The shots, though, are 2-1 for Anaheim 2 minutes in. Fowler has a net feed that's held good tempo to this game. It had some good flow early on. Not much room when the Coyotes have the puck in the Ducks zone. The Coyotes are also shot blocking when the Ducks have it. So some really good defense by both teams here. Fowler fires one wide with traffic at the net. The Coyotes press at 6.5 minutes. They can't get to the net. Carlson's then denied on a net drive. We go a long stretch without a whistle, as we had through that first period. There's a near miss by Keller and close. Zegras fires one high as the Ducks press halfway through. Grew has a net drive that's blocked. The shots are 8-4 for Anaheim with 8 minutes left. Hayden has a one-timer that's blocked. Pretty good defense. Fans call one, the referee doesn't. Michelli goes beast mode, ends up firing it wide. The Ducks press with 6 minutes left. The Coyotes block. Lacombe has a wraparound that's held. We get a power play for Arizona. Schmaltz is denied and close. Keller has a shot that saved. The power play's killed off 4 shots on that power play. So dangerous, but in the end, goaltending bails it out. Carlson has a net feed that's held. 2:28 left. The Coyotes go back to the power play, and they score on this one. It takes 9 seconds. Zucker with the goal from Valimaki and Michelli at 17:41. So it was a nice one-timer by Zucker, who would not finish the game. Dursey has a shot that's tipped by Hayden. There's some push, that's saved. Things get pushy on a hold by Dostal. 40.2 seconds left. Gudas gets the second penalty. Or did he? So Carcone gets shaken up on the play. He exits the game. But Carcone was getting a penalty. So they review it because it was going to be a 5-minute penalty. I think this is one of those times referees call it a 5 minutes so they can get a look at what actually happened. It is shoulder-to-shoulder contact before there's any contact with the head of Carcone. And so therefore, while it starts out as a 5-minute penalty, in the end the referee says, nope, no penalty. Completely rescinded. And so the Ducks have a power play because it was Carcone that was getting a penalty before that hit. Turney needed that explained to him. I think there were a bunch of fans who might have needed explained to them too. They were not happy. Terry has a shot deflect wide. They cycle to close it out. Things get brawly at the horn. And so we go to the second period with Arizona up 1-0. Ducks cycle. Carlson tries putting one around Vejmelka. Power play's killed off. There's a near miss by Zegras right after. Momentum for the Ducks, but they need a goal. Hugging in neutral zone leads to a whistle and leads to 2 minutes of 4-on-4. Overly aggressive hugging. So the shots are 5-1 for the Ducks at 5 minutes. Schmaltz to Dursey gets picked off. There's a power play then for the Coyotes. There's a glove save on Hayden. The Coyotes cycle. Krause misses one high twice. He ended up with 3 misses in total during that shift, but 2 of them he misses just high. The Ducks finally clear it out. They kill it off. Good power play, but it's killed off. We then had a fight between Ross Johnston and O'Brien. A pretty good scrap. Johnston wanted to go again in the third. O'Brien had no interest, just skated away from it. Keller has a shot that's blocked. Teams exchange rushes. Keller has a net drive. That chance is held. The Ducks press with 9 minutes left. There's some near misses there. The Coyotes draw themselves a power play, or at least they would have. Instead, they score during the delayed call. It is Keller from Schmaltz and Dursey at 14:01. That makes it 2-0. And you just had the feeling the Ducks weren't getting 3 goals behind Vejmelka, so that was probably it. So the Ducks were gassed during that play too. Like Arizona just kept cycling, and you could see that, yeah, the Ducks were really out of it. So that does mean that you don't have to worry about the power play, but it's a 6-on-5 goal. Ducks look to answer. They had really controlled a lot of the second period before Arizona gets that goal. Terry has a chance that's held. Things get brawly on a Vejmelka hold. The Ducks come out of that with a power play with 3:38 left, so the fans happy. The Ducks cycle while the ref "you suck" chant gets going. Zegras has a shot that saved. The rebound's cleared. Terry had a net drive that was saved. Terry's one-timer is held as Vejmelka was in God mode today. And this is the thing with Vejmelka. He has these games where he looks absolutely fantastic. So Vetrano has a chance that's held. That power play's killed off. Then with 36.2 seconds left, the Coyotes get a power play. Before the period's out, there's a shorthanded rush by Carrick. He misses wide. It's 2-0 Arizona after 2. Third period, this is where they announced Zucker, who has a lower body injury, would not return. So they're already without Carcone, meaning they're down 2 forwards. You were spending the rest of the game with 10 forwards and 6 defensemen. But the Ducks don't let the Coyotes get set up. They cycle late. The power play's killed off. The Ducks clear. Coyotes go back to the power play. Cooley has a chance to block. The Ducks clear it out. Then the Coyotes power play ices the puck. So that's not optimal if you're on the power play. Aggressive penalty kill. The Coyotes cycle late in it again. The power play's killed off. No shots on that power play. Hayden's then denied and close as the teams trade turnovers. Things get punchy and a hold by Dostal. The Ducks come out of that with a power play and they score on it. It is Vetrano from Silverberg and Henrique at 7:46. It is not a normal power play goal in that it's scored on the rush, but doesn't matter if you're the Ducks, you'll take it. Makes it a 2-1 game, and that's Vetrano's 4th of the season already. We get more punching and pushing, which draws a whistle. Krause misses one wide and close. Dumba with a hit on Carrick. That draws some cheers from the crowd. Zegras fires one wide. The Coyotes rush. Schmaltz is denied. The rough you suck chant starts again. So what happened in this case is Vejmelka's stick, as Schmaltz is coming through the crease, the blade comes up and it cuts Schmaltz. So should it have been called? Probably, but I don't think the referee saw it. So in the end, it's not called, and the referee is left to be told that his suckage meter is not at 0. So with 3:16 left, we get 2 minutes of 4-on-4, a little bit of open ice. Dursey has a shot that's held with 2:13 left. The goalie pull happens as the Ducks go up the ice with 2:05 left. Zegras has a shot that's saved. They cycle. Zegras fires one wide. We're into the final minute at this stage. Vetrano has a shot that deflects out. 20.6 seconds left. The Ducks call a timeout. The Coyotes, though, they hold on. They win the first home opener in the team's franchise history since 2017, which means it's their first home opener at the Mullet that they've won. But for the Coyotes, they're 3-2 on the season. So the Ducks dropped to 1-3. Got to be frustrating for Anaheim. I thought they played well. Shots on net kind of reflect that. 12-9 Arizona in the first. 17-10 Anaheim in the second. 7-6 Anaheim in the third. Final shots 33-26 for the Ducks. Power plays, Anaheim 1 for 3, Arizona 1 for 5. The hits 31-21 for Anaheim. For an early season game, that's a lot. So a lot of hitting. These teams not liking each other. They're not in the same division anymore, but I'm anxious to see games 2 and 3 between these teams later on this year. Dostal played quite well, 24 saves on 26 shots, and Vejmelka saves 32 out of 33. He was really the star of this game, although Keller had a good game. And Valimaki and Michelli, I swear, this is like the 4th time that they've combined for assists on a goal. So they've definitely got something going when they get that puck cycling around. And Michelli, again, racking up the assists to start the season. Not really a surprise. But hey, for the Coyotes, they're above 500. So they come home from a 2-2 road trip, and they win their first game at home. Kudos to them. We'll see if they can stay above 500 or if they'll stay around 500. That was my prediction before the season started, that they'd be around a 500 team. We'll see what happens. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. There are 13 more games to come. I am not doing a video for each game, no. That being said, I will be doing a video later on tonight for the 13 games. And then, of course, the power rankings tonight. Tomorrow there's just the 2 games, but there's no matinee game. So while tonight's going to be pretty crazy, there's no matinee game for me to be concerned about for tomorrow morning. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you again soon.